What's up, everybody? Great. Hey, how I look? I look good? Appreciate it.
Questions for Scoot?
No questions, perfect.
Scoop, we've heard a lot about some of the runs that you guys have already had. What have those been like getting used to this group, seeing some of these guys, and then you've got a couple more still coming in?
Yeah, we have been having runs, and they've been going pretty well. They've been going really well, just figuring out what the coaching staff wants, and we're applying it every day. They want to focus on the pace, so I'm trying to push the pace every single time I get the ball, whether I get the rebound, whether I'm running to the corner. Really focusing on the pace and crashing and little things like that. That's going to make us a very good team in the years. So,
Scoot, with so many changes to the roster and how things are shaping out right now, one of the things Coach Bell has mentioned is that there's an opportunity for a lot of you guys to take roles as leaders of this team, as faces of this franchise. Kind of in year one, what are some yardsticks, some markers for you that you want to accomplish to move your way forward, not only with this franchise, but just your ability to lead a team going forward?
Yeah, like you said, there is a lot of opportunity. You're right about that. And I think my yardsticks and kind of pinpoints is, just finding who I am as a player, figuring that out. And right now I know what I can do, and I know I can do many things throughout the game. And I think my biggest thing is to push the pace and just be that vocal point guard, just be another guy on the team that's encouraging. That's always make sure I'm patting my teammates on the back, always making sure, we got the next play, we're good. Little things like that goes a very long way in the teammates and around the coaching staff as well and the organization. And so that's where I think I can really grow and be, that guy. And we have a lot of pieces. Like you said, we have a lot of pieces. But I think my main thing is to push the pace and get everybody involved.
Scoot, I'm curious where you find the joy in basketball. What is it about basketball that? Honestly,
I think the most joyful thing about basketball is the togetherness. Man, basketball it's a team sport. It's a team sport. If you're a one-man army, you can't win at all. And I think my biggest thing is I'm a winner. So when I'm with people that I love to be with, that's good vibes. I think that's the best thing about basketball and the sharing and all things teammates. All things team, and that's something that I love about basketball. And then the competitiveness that comes with it, man, I just love to compete. Like it's something when I get on the floor, like I said before, some comes out of me when I get on that floor, and I feel that fire in me. That's something I love about basketball.
Scoot, I know you had a little bit of a relationship with Dame before the draft and kind of dating back a couple of years when you were in the G League. Were you guys in touch at all this summer, or did you kind of try to leave him alone while this whole thing was going on, or did you talk to him about the transition into the NBA or any of that stuff?
I don't think there was no me trying to leave him alone because of all this. Because I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, and I know that I learned that. But I was just focused on me and the team and the people that was there and on the court with me, every day in the off season. That was my main focus. Making sure we're getting better, making sure I'm watching film after practice, making sure I'm watching film with Poole and all that. So, it was talks, little talks like that, greetings or whatever, but it was no real too much communication there.
Scoot, a lot of your teammates have talked about your vision in passing in these runs. Where do you think you got that vision from?
I think I got the vision from football. Just my peripheral and all that, seeing who coming, back up, juke, or whatever the case was. But I've always been an unselfish player. I've always loved to bring them in and then kick out. That's always been my game. You can ask any of my teammates, whatever age group, whether I was 9, playing over my brother, whether I was high school, Ignite. That's always just been my game to create chaotic things and then spray out. That's been me. Running back. So yeah, I gotta be careful. Running back and then wide receiver a little bit and then quarterback a little bit too. Nah, I stopped in 10th grade. It was hitting too hard. I didn't get hit hard. I didn't get popped though. I was good. That was I just knew that was in my future. So I'm like, yeah.
On one hand, you missed out on the opportunity to work with Dame directly and learn a lot from him. But on the other hand, it frees up a lot of minutes for you to develop that way. How much do you think you'll miss not being able to work with Dame directly, but how much do you think you'll gain by having more opportunity on the court?
Like you said, I think I'll gain a lot just from learning from my mistakes. And then Chauncey as a coach, I know he won't, give me too many chances, but I know he'll give me a chance to learn and go through it, especially for my first year, first couple of games. I know he's going to let me, figure it out myself because he has that confidence in me and I have that confidence in him as well. But, I will miss the chance to learn from Dame, but we also have Anthony Simons and JG, guys that have been around him, guys that might not be Dame, but guys that know a lot and seen a lot throughout the season, through an 82-game season, and obviously they're playing this year. But, like you said, I think I'll miss that, but I won't miss the developing on my own part.
Scoot, a lot of people are looking toward you to be the Damian Lillard replacement, the new Damian Lillard. Does that add pressure to you? Do you feel like that's pressuring you?
Just because people think, I want to be the new Dame, I don't even think like that. There's no pressure. Like, I'm Scoot Henderson, so I've never been pressured like that. The only pressure that I have is from myself. The pressure I'm putting on myself to be the best version of myself that day, to maximize that day and to go out there and, kill my opponent, to go out there and just help my team out on the win. I don't think there's no pressure of me trying to be the new Dame. I'm not trying to be the new Dame. It's a new era for a reason, so I'm here to be Scoot Henderson.
Throughout the last week, multiple times it's been reiterated throughout the national media that this front office is committed to this group of guards and that nobody's going anywhere. Just what does it mean to you that this front office believes so firmly in you guys?
Yeah, that's that's kind of something that makes me want to go out there and work even harder. The fact that I have the organization believing in what we can be. And believing in our potential, believing obviously in our young core. But like I said, it just gives us confidence as well. It gives us a little more confidence that we know that, not that we're good, it's a business at the end of the day, but that Joe and, Pat, they all believe in us. So it gives us a little more confidence going into things, going into little workouts, practices, games.
Hey, Scoot. What was it like to put on that jersey today? And what are you most looking forward to stepping on the court for the first time as an NBA player?
Yeah, jersey felt good. You see the new threads, so it's tight on me. I like that, kind of pop my muscle a little bit more. But, man, it felt good, to see my name. I was at the practice facility seeing my name on the little locker, but seeing it on the game time locker, it means something to me. Just thinking about who. A couple years ago, I was, in high school, a junior in high school. So, man, I always just give thanks to God. Is this your first time in the center locker room? It is. It's my first time here, actually. Other than, the rebound. Pre-draft, I went up there to get a little, some tests and stuff. But
Scoot, you're about to be in a fraternity of players that's entirely small in the history of the NBA. You're a rookie teenage point guard. There's only been 3 guys that have ever averaged 15 and 5 or better in Kyrie, in LaMelo Ball, in Stephon Marbury. How do you find yourself being able to not just find your way in the NBA, but be productive on the floor in the box court to where you're in that kind of category of player or better?
That was a great question. I think in that order, I just go out there and do what I do best. I don't try to do things that I'm all right at. I'm go out there and do things that I know I'm great at, and that's getting downhill. That's spreading the love, that's hitting the open shots, and then creating my own as well. But like you said, I'm not trying to be, just a guard in the league. I'm trying to be one of the premier guards. So, and that comes with the work, and that comes with me just going out there and making sure I'm comfortable, how I'm playing, making sure I'm comfortable with the sets we run or whatever. But I think our pace this year, you won't see too many set plays the way that we're playing. So.
How you liking Portland? What kind of vibe are you catching?
Portland, it's a great vibe out here. All the people cool. That's so far. They all it's all love. Everywhere I've been, it's been whether they knew who I was or not. It's always been like making sure I'm good. Like you know, they'll like that's why I'm always giving tips. You know what I mean? So the people out here are welcoming, and you know that's all you can ask for from the city that you play in. Appreciate y'all.
Have a great day.